Yeah, I thought he was German. He white though.
No, he's Scottish.
Scottish.
Oh yeah, he's white.
Yeah. So Andrew Schulz jumped on flagrant and told Nelk boys release the pod. Because we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Shout out to who was that channel that we watched? They were the ones that
Comedy
even brought Comedy Enforcement is the one that brought the whole topic up about how the Nelk boys had one episode they never dropped.
It was the Graham Stephan show, I thought.
Yeah, but it was Comedy Enforcement that really put the gas on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they brought that up. We covered it. We talked about it lightly. Now, because all the allure was out, you know what I'm saying? Schulz jumped on flagrant. He sent several shots over at the Nelk boys. Not even the Nelk boys, were really just like Steiny. Like he started the episode with release the pod. I can't believe somebody like this just got so far with no talent.
I can't believe somebody with no talent got this far.
Yeah.
That's an incredible statement.
It's an incredible statement.
It's actually a compliment.
It really is. It's an extreme compliment. And because of that compliment, and after watching the actual episode, I went into full Steiny mode, nigga. I did crazy Steiny research.
This is the best marketing ever for this nigga.
Oh my God. Yo, Steiny has come a long way, bro. In terms of literally coming this far with no content and with no talent. Yeah, that was
he
a
beat
high.
The odds.
He beat the odds dead ass though, because it's like, all right, so but they released it though, right? They released the episode, and Andrew Schulz pretty much he broke them. What happened was, it wasn't that, because when it was just he say she say before we got to see it, it sounded like he was picking on him and roasting him, right?
Yes, they made it sound a lot more
malicious,
like he was bullying him.
It felt more bullying, but when we actually get to see it, it was really Andrew just making somebody become themselves. He was calling out all the hypocrisy and the fakeness that he was surrounding himself with at that moment.
He felt the vibe.
That was live shadow work.
That was like a consultation too. Yeah. I kind of looked at it as it was almost a podcast consultation. They got a free consultation out of everything.
So it felt like a Talkspace ad.
Yeah.
And you could tell he was a little upset with himself about it too.
Yeah.
Or is that what y'all was saying with the shadow work? Because I could tell he was like, yo, why am I here? Why would I do this?
No, for Steiny. Steiny was the one that was getting personality development.
No, but I'm.
Oh shit! Is it recording?
Yeah, it's still going.
All right. Well, excuse the absence. We had a biohazard in the classroom.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's actually a good segue, because much like the dog that just took a shit in his podcast studio, Steiny did something similar.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He shit all over this Nelk Boys podcast.
Nigga laid a goose egg.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
So at first, when I had, we'll just jump into it. We kind of laid the foundation of when we only heard the hearsay, he say, she say. We thought it sounded like bullying, but it wasn't that. It was an intervention almost, which is why at the moment during a podcast he was like, "Was this planned? Was this planned?"
A black woman would call it a read.
Yeah. It was,
that nigga just got read.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll jump into this. This is a compilation. I had screen recorded stuff, but this page, they did they blocked Steve Will Do It's face. Because he's banned from YouTube, and you can get...
It's very strange.
He can only be on Rumble, right?
Yeah, you can't even his image can't even be on YouTube. That's why. So I abandoned my screen recordings.
But Logan Paul is good though.
Yeah,
even
right.
after the
which is kind of crazy. Yeah, but I'm reusing this dude's video.
Nigga, there's episodes
he
of
already
To
did
Catch
all
a
that.
Predator on YouTube.
He already did all the editing for us, so I was like, I'd rather use this, so we don't have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But isn't that kind of crazy? There's episodes of To Catch a Predator where niggas are showing up to 13-year-olds' homes to solicit sex.
Right.
On camera.
We also don't know what he did.
But you can't show this nigga's face because of things he said.
I was like, where are we going with this? Oh, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, I get, and it was all over some gambling shit. But okay, let's watch this.
It was embezzling.
It's completely went at it.
Man, sorry Steinberg, man. I love you, bro. Don't text me middle of the night upset.
Nelk, release the pod. Release the pod, Nelk.
I think we lost him.
My fault. I don't even know where I was gonna go. Where are we at? I have no idea. I'm pretty buzzed, low key. It's a fan question. I don't know if you want to answer it, but
sure.
What's the weirdest genre of porn you've watched?
The weirdest genre. I don't really watch porn.
No? Why is that?
Well, you just got engaged too.
It's like a
I
thing.
mean, not that really.
Do you try and limit your shit now that you know your wife's gonna watch?
No, but I'm not like a big jerk off
I mean,
guy.
you have to a bit. If the wife's watching now, like you're freshly engaged, you got to be a bit careful, no?
No, I don't really watch a lot of porn, to be honest with you.
No, or were you saying with the shit you say? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, like about like my wife or these types of things?
Sure.
No, not really. I mean, she gets it. She, she married a comedian.
Because both of these niggas are vampires, but Steinberg is definitely Dracula, nigga.
Yeah, he has a lot of weird energy. Like
Yeah.
the way he asks questions, it seems like he's like 2 seconds away from asking you to like fuck his wife.
Right,
on some
and it's
weird
like,
shit.
and it's that awkward smirk and smile as the questions come off. It's just like,
What are you getting at?
yeah, it's there's obviously you want to get at a bigger question,
Right.
Just get to it.
The nigga has the same tempo as that white bitch that interviewed Drake. It's like that weird
Bobby Adolph or whatever.
Yeah,
it
that
is.
weird melancholy type of attitude.
But the awkwardness, but hers is good.
Intentional.
Yeah, hers
It's
is
like Blueface. They're off rhythm on purpose.
right,
Yeah.
but they're off rhythm because they're off rhythm.
Right.
So I did a semi-full deep dive, and I think I fully summed up the Nelk podcast in itself as well too, which
wrote
we'll
a
get to
paper.
that. Yeah,
What's your
which we'll-
verdict, nigga?
We'll get to that later. We'll get to that. We got to get to the
About-
crucifixion of Andrew
gotta
Schulz.
break this down
Yeah,
first.
we got to bust this down.
Look, but
first.
look at his face though.
It looks like he's trying to understand his personality type.
No, it looks like this is where it happened. Like
this is
like,
early.
nigga.
So this video is compiled all the moments when shit started getting weird.
And it's an hour
So this
and a half.
this is like 1 hour in. And the first hour was good. They was flowing, and
Yeah,
it was
yeah, it was really
flowing.
good.
It was
but
pretty good,
once
yeah.
this point kind of hit, it was just like just started going downhill because it's like Steiny took a different lane.
Yep.
Kyle wasn't assisting him in the lane that he
Nah, he was just watching it all
in the
unfold.
weird lane that they were taking. So it was like.
And Steve Will Do It was just in there trying not to
Quiet.
get on scene.
Yeah, pretty much. He was
Being
just trying not to cause
anonymous.
a scene, pretty much. Yeah. So, but yeah, we'll continue to watch this.
Okay.
She knew what the deal was.
Have you ever made a joke where you thought it was gonna go really well and it went really bad?
I'm sorry, pause it. I forgot to say this too. Very bad questioning. Like
Yeah.
these
Oh,
are
yeah.
like for a comic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just like
But shit,
Grade
Schultz
school ass questions.
addresses all that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just level 1 interview.
this is, and we're only at level 1 in this meltdown. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
Can you give us an example of that?
I mean, yeah, I had a lot of early in my career. Like I didn't know how to get away with jokes, so you don't have the skills to execute them. So you just say these offensive things, and then people get offended.
Give us an example, will you?
I mean, I had people throw fucking candles at me.
No, but
beers
what'd
at
you
me.
say?
I don't even remember. I honestly don't remember. I just
do you-
remember the violence.
Do you have a favorite?
in like a comedy club?
Yeah. Fights all the time. All the time.
Do you have a favorite group or something you like to go after or joke about?
No. It's like whatever I'm passionate about. I got to have like a interest in it. I don't know how to just make jokes about like Uber. Like
Yeah.
something has to bother me. I think that's the hardest thing about having money is that less things bother you.
That was
You know?
What bothers you the most right now?
Nothing.
Nothing bothers you?
You looking at your phone while we're doing this interview and everybody's seeming disinterested.
Were you looking at notes or texting girls?
Notes.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Me taking time out of my day to do this and then feeling
Dude,
like
I've
I'm
never
forcing
been-
you guys to do the podcast.
I've never been more
That
excited to
annoyed
do a
me.
podcast.
Say again?
I've never been more excited. I'm sorry. I
Don't
look at my notes.
apologize. You don't have to apologize. You asked me what annoyed me and I gave you.
First of all, he's an asshole. And this isn't
Yeah,
an
what a
inter-
weasel
Yeah.
thing to say.
This isn't an interview. This is a survey.
Yeah.
He's asking him like census questions.
Yeah,
Right.
bruh.
Yeah.
And what a weasel thing. I've never
say-
been more excited to do a podcast.
And the way he
Like,
said it too, with the
so-
smirk and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Once you say that to somebody, it's like,
come on, bro.
that's why Schultz is like, oh, it's up now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's up, my nigga, because since we're playing games, I guess we didn't switch to trolling.
And he's
Yeah.
doing this with Schultz. It's like
Yeah.
a smack in the face.
Yeah, it really
You know what I'm
is.
And
saying?
since you
is.
can't smack him back and make his teeth go across the room,
You gotta be-
hit him with jokes.
Yeah.
When you do interview with comedians and stuff like that, it's like there's a certain level of expertise that you have to be in order for them to even want to play along with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I would say Funny Marco is at that level of expertise
Right.
interviewing, awkwardness, to where another comedian would play along and respect what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a comedian,
it's
because
just-
you know when you go on a show like that, you know what you're getting into 9 times out
Right.
of 10. If you
Yeah.
got a good agent.
And you're good if you can even get the comedian off his pivot. Like when he had like this is random, but Funny Marco had Lil Duval on.
Yep.
And he had Carlos Miller. Those were the two hardest guests that he had. but he still got them to act outlandish in certain moments.
Carlos was mad as shit.
Carlos just left. You know what I'm saying? Which was the win for him. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm
was
glad
him.
Andrew didn't react in this match.
Right.
Well,
Andrew was like, I'm about to let me just serve this nigga up real quick. You
This
know?
is like crowd work. This is a heckler.
Yeah.
Facts. He's practicing right now.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see some more of this.
An honest answer.
Wait, are you being serious about that?
Yeah, that annoyed me.
Really?
Yes.
So if
Is
someone
that surprising to you?
well, if I'm looking at my notes, I have some things personally that I wrote that I wanted to ask you. Not on there.
Okay.
So I can't look at that and then ask you that.
I mean, you can, I guess.
Yeah.
What if someone in the
Yeah.
audience is on their phone when you're doing that?
Then they don't get
And
the
when I
same
was
treatment you
I'll
got.
say, and when I was watching this, I knew he was lying. And
Right.
then, like, as the video kept going, he fucking outed himself. He was like, I was
Right.
texting the group chat. You mad because I was texting the group chat? I was like, nigga, you just outed yourself.
Yeah. He's a bad liar.
Yeah, I don't even.
But lying, you could tell lying's his second nature.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what his whole
Sounds like his
demeanor
first.
seems to be.
Yeah,
And
well,
it-
his first nature. Yeah.
And Andrew talked about it like, is this a character?
Right.
I
Yeah.
skipped through this. How long is this
No.
video?
It's 12 minutes. We haven't got to it yet. This is still really before it got ugly.
You want to go and run it?
You can
Yeah,
just, you know,
run
you
that shit.
What you about to say?
I'm about to say, you can just click anywhere on the screen. You don't have to click the play button.
Oh yeah.
Would you call them out?
Yes.
Have you done that before?
Yes.
And how's that reaction?
Good.
They get as offensive as I do?
I don't think you're offensive. I think you're offended.
Offended, yeah.
Yeah.
This is when the shadow
Yeah.
work starts.
Yeah.
All right, well, my fault.
There's no fault. It's fine. You asked me how I felt. I gave you an honest reaction.
All right, my bad. Fuck.
Have you met Izzy?
Fuck.
No, but
Not
what do
really,
you think
no.
of his vibe?
Bro, he's the best.
His vibes.
I saw him make a comment at a press conference where he was like, yo, I'm going to do a TikTok dance once I beat you.
Yeah.
And that really just like made me
Threw
not
you
a
the
fan
way.
anymore.
Is
Why?
this-
You
is-
do TikToks like 3 times.
I know, but I'm not
like a day.
I'm not a fucking UFC warrior, bro. Like I'm not in the ring fighting against somebody.
Is
You
this?
do TikToks with Gabe. Bro.
Yeah.
Why are you on TikTok?
I'm trying to understand. Like, is this your character? Are you like the hater or something? Like, what's?
Who am I hating on?
I'm just like, I'm trying to understand. Like,
You're hating on Izzy for doing TikTok dances when you do TikTok dances.
No,
with
like
Gabe.
I love Justin Poirier.
Can
But
I
I'm
show,
trying to
can I show
understand.
Schulz your last TikTok?
yeah.
No.
Before you delete
Can
it.
you
Show him
explain what the dynamic is here?
Schulz,
Like, you
ready?
guys are like friends with these people. You're the newest, so you could take the shots. Like, I'm trying to understand what it is. Like, you're gonna have to see him,
Bro, that's fine.
This is Steiny's last TikTok.
Okay, hit pause real
That's
quick.
funny.
So the thing that was interesting about this moment, this is when the gloves come off, because it's like if anybody watches Flagrant at all, they know obviously Schulz and Izzy. Is it Izzy?
Yeah,
Yeah, Izzy Style.
Stop.
Yeah, they're
that.
homies.
He's been on there 3 times.
It's obvious these niggas are homies.
Yeah, they're
so
homies.
it's
Fought
like
together.
it's like once a nigga asks you, hey yo, so what's up with this nigga like Jay Nobles, bro? Like you really fuck with him like that?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so it's up now for real. 'Cause it's like, you already was playing with me. Now you like
Now you
And
taking
then-
shots at my kinfolk.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's when it was like, that's when I noticed dramatic difference in Andrew. Like he was still toting the line, but
Yeah.
after that, it was like, okay, it's up. Fuck it. Let's just figure out what's going on.
But also
around here.
solidifies that you really just don't know anything about the guests that you're bringing on.
That's true. Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
another thing.
But it actually shows he knows a lot more than what he lets on. Because
he's
he's
asking
maybe.
about him.
he's giving information, but he's kind of like he's saying it in like a slick, satirical way. He's asking questions that he kind of already knows the answers to.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Like
though.
he's damn near like, could you be best friends with the Indian dude?
right. Yeah,
It's like he
yeah,
acting like he don't
right,
know,
right.
but it's like nigga, that's so on point
Right.
that you had to have done your research.
right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I don't know.
Skip forward just a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, skip all this, pass all. Okay, go back a little bit. Once that TikTok comes down,
It's about to come down right here.
Yeah.
You ready?
It's like a Barbie
yeah.
doll, nigga.
Hey, you can't hate on TikTok.
No.
don't hate on TikTok.
No, you trying to get pussy.
love you,
That's
though.
what it is.
I think TikTok.
Remember
wrong
when I
with that?
told you the comics trying to get pussy?
Oh, you think I'm
Oh,
that
yeah,
guy?
that's what that is.
What gives you that read?
Everyone is a girl trend.
Yeah, so what?
Yeah.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. You should maximize it.
He had him. He
Pause.
got him. Yeah.
I have no degrees in any type of psychology. I just watch YouTube videos, nigga.
Right.
That is a nigga caught red-handed.
right. Yeah, dog.
Nigga said, I did that to a cop one time when I got pulled over. He was like, there's nothing in this car I should worry about. I was like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
right.
Are you
Officer,
kidding me,
please.
sir?
Yeah, right. So yeah, it's like this is when the shots really start getting fired up, and it's like,
It starts getting cringy.
Yeah,
Like my
he-
stomach starts hurting. It's like, ugh, nigga.
yeah, he realized he's in over his head at this point.
And Andrew, he starts getting just angry overall. Like you could just tell, like just a
Yeah.
little bit. He's starting to get annoyed with
fed
himself.
Uh-huh.
Like, nigga, why did I do this? Why did I listen to my manager?
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
That's the attitude.
He's thinking about all the places he could be right now
with his
Yeah.
wife, nigga,
Yep.
that he just married.
instead of just recording a Happy Dad advertisement.
The whole happy. We'll jump into the Happy Dad shit later. The Happy Dad thing is kind of crazy, but yeah, let's go ahead. Let's watch a little bit more of this.
Is it, bro? You're short.
Oh,
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm like, you have to maximize your fame in order to get the highest, what is it, value female or whatever it is.
yeah,
Like,
you think so?
100%. I think you should.
Got it.
But I think you're a smart guy. And I
Steiny's a
think,
funny guy though.
I think that like if girls gave you the chance, they'd go, I actually really kind of like this guy a lot.
Okay. What gives you
And-
that read if you just met me though?
Because you're smart. You know what you're doing.
I'm gonna piss.
You guys are good at curating that. You speak to them personally. I noticed that at the beginning of the videos.
Okay, hit pause.
What's
real
up,
quick.
guys?
So now this moment, this is when he's taking his moment off of Steiny right now.
Right.
Now he's attacking the brand of Nelk Boys podcast.
Yes, he's like, what the fuck have y'all been doing?
Yeah, so now he wants to see, said, y'all want to play with me?
Yeah.
Let me talk about your brand from the owner's from the manipulative aspect to
Right.
see if y'all are, let me see what type of niggas y'all are.
Where
You
are
know
the
what I'm saying?
cracks in this case?
Right,
Yeah.
right. So that now this has nothing to do with Steiny. This is the entire environment.
Right.
that
Are
he's-
y'all gonna be real honest about how y'all approach shit, or are you
That-
just gonna
that
try
he's
to beat
coming
around
at.
it? Yeah.
Their
Yeah.
whole image.
The whole-
their
yeah.
ideology.
the whole thing, yeah.
Right.
Now this is him busting down the entire table and the whole brand. Go ahead, though.
What's up?
What's up, boys?
Yeah.
Do you watch? Have you seen any of it?
I watched the beginning of the videos and I see you do it. What's up, boys? How you doing? Is that now? Do you think that that's manipulative?
What's up, boys?
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
We just kind of do it.
yeah. Oh, there's no thinking behind it at all.
Not really. No.
Yeah, you're not like if I can galvanize this audience and like curate this fan base and then
Not really,
they'll
no.
buy all my shit.
I mean, honestly,
Not at all,
I think we're just so.
Never
used to
thought
doing
about
But what? You don't do that too?
huh?
You don't do that at all?
Yeah, but for that
He
reason.
exposes.
No, but we do it too because we have a loyal fan base though.
Yeah.
Wait,
so you were
what's wrong
saying you
with
do?
Because his friend wasn't trying to snitch.
Right.
But
No.
he was just like, fuck it. Wait, you don't do it too? Like
yeah, and
two?
he was,
Right.
but he
You
was
just
like,
added-
no. But I do it for that
that
exact
reason-
reason.
yeah, he's saying, I'm honest about it.
so that they buy all my shit.
Right. He's
So
calling
this
out
is
your
where the
fakeness,
di-
like
which is where the difference lies, because
He's
somebody's
testing their
being
honesty.
authentic.
Right.
He's testing their
Right.
honesty right
Yeah.
now. He's
Right.
testing everybody's honesty, or he's testing Kyle's honesty because he's the brains behind Nelk Boys.
right.
And just Schulz has a nice social IQ on him.
Oh, for sure.
Emotional
Yeah,
Yeah,
intelligence.
it's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
real.
it's
It's up there.
Sociology 901, nigga.
It's all the way up there.
Yeah,
Be
he's
a
a
master
liberal
for
arts
But
major.
probably the best comedians are though, right?
Yeah.
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 Guys like him, Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
And Schulz is just bored.
Patrice,
like,
yeah.
he's just fucking with him. at
Cat
this point.
Williams.
Yeah, Cat's up there too, actually.
But yeah,
Do it.
Well, I mean, no, we just say what's up to the boys. They watch every episode.
You're saying you do or you don't?
We
You're
don't.
saying both things.
We don't think like that. I feel bad. I feel like you came at me a little bit there.
Why do you feel bad?
I just feel like you targeted me. Did you or no? Did someone tell you to do that?
No. I
you
thought
come
you were
at me
just
so
being a
hard?
little annoying.
How?
I think you're annoying.
Really?
A little bit. Yeah.
And what makes you think that?
I don't know.
It's gonna be like a therapy session.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck?
Are you? I don't know if you're playing a character or you're having like an insecure moment. If you're having a vulnerable, insecure moment, then I want to like
No,
talk
I mean,
about
I'm
it.
kind of playing something, but what?
Oh, if you're
what,
playing
what did I
something-
say that triggered
Well,
you
no.
to say that?
I think he's so insecure, and I think he plays his character. He's so insecure and
Wait, but
shy
what did I
and-
say that triggered you?
Do you find it hard to be yourself?
I think
No,
that's it.
that's what I do, bro.
Do you think?
But I get shit on a lot for doing that.
No, you get shit on because of the character you play because you can't be yourself.
It's hard to be around people who are being themselves
But
and
wait,
not
what
be
did
yourself.
what did I do that pissed you off?
I wouldn't say I was pissed off. Why would you say
Or what did I do that annoyed you?
you were the one that came back and said that you felt hurt?
I do feel hurt because I feel like you got pissed off at me.
Well, that's what happens when you
see
have
that-
real
you see
reactions
that?
when you're being
Pause.
phony.
Yeah.
Have y'all noticed that whenever his feelings are truly hurt, that's when his smile gets the smirkiest?
Yeah.
It's like the Joker. He's a psychopath.
He can't turn it
Yeah.
off.
It's
man.
like he's putting on a face to hide the true emotion.
He just can't turn it off. He can't just end up
And,
saying like what it is.
And Steiny breaking character because at this point he's broke character, right? And now he genuinely wants to understand why this person doesn't like him.
Yeah.
And this is a regular thing in his world.
Yeah.
Based off my research of what I've seen. This is a regular thing, and this is when the podcast goes off the rails normally, is when he's like, no, but why? But why?
Right.
It's like, like...
It's all about him.
Yeah, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, but what did I do? That was annoying. You know
His
what I'm saying?
opinion has him.
Yeah, it's bad, bruh. So, yeah, go ahead. Hit
Jesus
this.
Christ.
When
was I
you're phony with somebody and
was
then
I
you get a
phony
real
with you?
reaction, you can't be upset.
When was I phony with
But
you?
you're doing exactly what you should do. You should try to get your moments. This is a good moment for you.
Bro, you're crazy. You think I'm doing this for clicks?
Even the way your voice sounds when you say it isn't real.
Crazy.
Are you
Do
serious
you think
right
you're
now?
being real?
I'm
Just
asking
try to
you.
be
I
you.
mean, I'm supposed to be connected with you as fucking 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑 right now, but like you're coming at me, so I'm curious.
He thinks I'm Jewish.
Yes.
You are, aren't you?
No.
Oh, no, you're done. Take a lap. Oh, fuck. Go take a lap, bro.
You would do this to your Jewish brother, huh?
No, never.
Wow.
That we roll like that.
Wow.
It's fucked up.
No, just say how you honestly feel. Don't.
I feel good, bro. I think you're pretty.
You don't
funny.
feel good. You don't
Right.
feel good. You feel insecure right now because you think I don't like you.
I do
Why
feel
do you
that
think? Why do you think I don't like you?
Because you turned on me like probably like an hour 20 into the pod.
And was there anything that maybe you did to change my energy towards you?
Yes.
Or how about this? Do you think that I gave you a fair shot in the beginning?
You did, but I sent a text during the pod, and I think that's when it turned. Was
Right.
that when it turned?
Maybe, I don't know. Your line of questioning after that wasn't great. But I do sense that you're playing a bit of a character, and I don't have as much of a tolerance for characters as I do for authenticity.
You don't think I'm being authentic?
I think in certain moments you were, and that kind of like irritates me.
In what? Can you give us an
Especially
example?
if it's antagonistic. If you're playing a character because you're insecure and you're just trying to do your best to like exist in this moment, which is a high stakes moment, that's okay.
But can you give me an example of when you felt that I was playing a character?
I think you need attention. I think you're doing anything you can to get attention. And right now you're making this podcast about you, which is the most boring part of the conversation. We have much more interesting people to discuss whose lives
Is this
are more
planned or no?
fascinating.
No.
Oh, fuck. I don't ever want to do a podcast again, straight up.
Even that doesn't sound real.
You might have just retired him.
Oh, straight
No,
up.
I
Why
think
the
you
fuck would
should.
I ever do this shit again? Straight
No,
up.
you'd never walk away from that.
Straight up.
Let's say you pause
Yeah.
I honestly can't tell.
Yeah, it's Steiny. You see, it's something about this. He's a vampire.
My stomach hurts.
Hearing this nigga, it's like, oh my god, what? Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
bad.
notice that he never had a conversation.
No.
He
Yeah.
just
Never
kept
did.
surveying the nigga.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you feel? When did I do that? How? What example?
What type of life? Like, how deep did you get into like his life?
I got like there's a couple of videos of his whole origin
Okay.
story.
Is he
So-
a college dropout or something?
Is he from Ohio?
Yes, he is. He's from he's from Northeast. I can't remember, somewhere up in that Northeast, like New York, Connecticut, Maine type shit. Yeah, somewhere up there. Comes from a wealthy family. Dad's a lawyer.
So that's what it sounds like. It sounds like he had heavy expectations, like a Nigerian family.
And
that
he
comes to
moved
America.
across the country and became an assistant for Steve Will Do It, and pretty much dropped all career path that his white ancestors put in place for him.
to be the tame version.
That's what it comes down to. It.
No, I just love the way you broke it down. I like that. I enjoyed that. I thank you, my brother.
And he's not
He
like
did all this to become the tame version of Jackass.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So, I mean, Schulz pretty much ate this nigga the fuck up. I mean, we can keep watching it. I don't think there's really need to.
about
That's
to
the
say,
thing. There's a
what's
lot
the
of
left?
video. There's a lot of video references in this podcast, which I didn't like because I didn't want it to be so reaction based. But there's certain shit that just people have to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so that's the only reason why this
And,
podcast is so like reaction heavy, I would say.
And please like this video because of what we sat through for y'all.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I feel drained right now.
Yeah, no, that it made my stomach hurt genuinely because there was a lot of just like weird energy. Like Steiny, it feels like he's a pervert. It feels like
Well, that's one of his accusations is that he comes off as a creep.
he's
A
creepy
weirdo.
as a motherfucker.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
creepy. Even the men. Anytime men think other men are creepy,
That's when it's something
nigga.
wrong.
That's when it's
Yeah.
the worst.
Imagine
bro.
him
Like,
with a woman.
exactly,
Because
bro.
I can defend myself.
Exactly, bro. It's 10 times worse with people like him. Like, it's like, bro, I don't even want to be around you because you're fucking creepy. Like, he's the person that. But let's just talk about.
He sniffs
but-
glue.
Yeah,
Nigga-
but let's
nigga
just
like
talk
that.
about the Nelk boys in general.